Hey homie, welcome back to your weekly chair yoga practice. I wanted to start today's session talking about a question I get often, which is what makes yoga therapeutic? Is all yoga therapeutic? And the question is sort of. Yoga becomes therapeutic when its intention is to restore any imbalances in the mind and body. It becomes therapeutic when its intention is to regulate our nervous system, to create balance and resiliency. And it also becomes therapeutic when the intention is to cultivate cultivate the awareness of our internal sensations, our thoughts and feelings. This way, when our nervous system does get dysregulated, our noticing of our sensations gives us clues and signs to how to get back to our homeostasis, that comfortable hum feeling that we feel when everything's going pretty well. Each yoga class that I offer is intended to be a therapeutic yoga class. It's intended to help you cultivate the awareness and to regulate your nervous system. So I hope you'll join me today in this week's class. Find a comfortable chair and settle in. We'll begin with some practices for vagal toning. Vagal toning is the toning of your vagus nerve, which is a super important nerve that runs from your gut, your heart, and your brain. So it's connecting that gut feeling, your heart, and your mind. So find your comfortable seat, and hopefully your feet can touch the ground here, just to add a little grounding. You can sit tall and let your shoulders relax down your body. Take a couple breaths here just to arrive. It can be just organic breath, the unaltered breath, noticing where you're at today, not needing to judge or evaluate that, but just to notice. Now we'll begin with the vagal toning. So we're going to first run your tongue over your top teeth, the front of your top teeth, and up to your gums. And we'll do that a few times. You can run your tongue on your bottom teeth. And what you may notice is more salivation happening, more saliva. And you can swallow. Maybe do this a couple more times. Close your eyes, and we're going to do some eye movements with the eyes only, keeping eyelids closed. So take an inhale and soften your gaze. Exhale it all out. Use your inhale and just with your eyes look to the left. Hold your gaze here. And when you exhale, you can return to center. Inhale, eye gaze looks to the right. Exhale, return to center. Inhale left. Exhale, return. Inhale right. Return. Inhale, look left. And this time, we're going to look up and over the center and all the way to the right. And we'll stay at the right. Use your next inhale. We'll go down through the center and over to the left. Move through this a couple times at your own pace, looking up through center and over to the right, then down through center to the left. Come back to center. Take a couple breaths here. And blink your eyes open when you're ready. Now we'll take 2 fingers and rub above and behind your ears, like a little massage here. Rub all the way down. You can tug a little bit on your ears, squeeze, and a gentle pull to your earlobe. Again, any production of saliva, this is a good sign. You can swallow. Okay, let's pause. Now just notice if there's any shift in the way that you feel, more alertness or aliveness. Well, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. So bring your outer left hand to your outer right thigh, and your right hand can rest on the back of your chair. Close your eyes here, and with an inhale, turn your eye gaze only to the left. Like you're looking past your left ear. Exhale, return to center. Take an inhale here. And exhale to return all the way around to center. We'll try that on the left. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the left. Close your eyes. Use your next inhale to turn your eye gaze only to the right and hold there. You can return your eyes to center. Take an inhale. Use your exhale to come all the way back around. Let's inhale, reach your arms up, look up, palms together. Exhale, elbows to knees for a forward fold. Could release your neck here. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Press down into the earth with both feet, all four corners of your feet. Could lift all 10 toes as you press the four corners down. Notice your breathing. See if you can use your inhale to expand your ribs wide, like you're breathing into the back side of your body. And use your hands and press into your shins, into your thighs as you walk yourself up to a seat. Let's cross your right foot over your left thigh so the right knife edge of your foot rests. Press down into the earth with your left foot as you draw your right knee down towards the earth also. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Let your shoulders relax. Excellent. Take an inhale here. And exhale, hinge from your hips to come forward. You could rest your elbows anywhere on your body, or you can come all the way forward if you have the flexibility. Wherever you're at, let that be enough, and begin to soften your body into the shape. So no need to make anything happen here. Keep pressing down. Draw your shoulders down. One more breath here. Hinge from your hips to come up. Reach up with both arms. And exhale, we'll twist to the right. So you'll bring your back of your right hand to your outer right thigh here. Keep pressing down into the earth with your left foot, drawing your right knee towards the ground. Close your eyes. With your inhale, turn your eye gaze only to the left. Take a couple breaths here if you can. Return your eye gaze to center and use your exhale to come all the way around. You can step your right foot down. Notice any circulation returning down your leg. Then when you're ready, let's step the left foot over and start by pressing down into the earth with your right foot and draw your knee down towards the ground. As you do this, let your spine lengthen and your shoulders relax. Take one more inhale here. Then use your exhale to hinge forward from your hips. Breathe into your backside body. Imagine you have a turtle shell, and you're going to fill the turtle shell with new, fresh air. And as you exhale, your turtle shell softens. Use your next inhale to hinge from your hips and come all the way up, reaching your arms up. Exhale to twist to the left. Our final twist of the sequence. Close your eyes. Stay active in your legs. Press down, down, down. And when you're ready, use your inhale to turn your gaze only to the right. See if you can hold it here for a couple gentle breaths. Return your eyes to center. Take a big inhale. Exhale, come around all the way to center and step your left foot down. How are you feeling? Check in here. Close your eyes. And notice if there's anything in your body that wants to move in a certain way, wants to be wiggled, or maybe you roll your shoulders. Just check in. What does your body want to do? For our final pose here, step your feet wide, wider than your hips. Place your hands on your knees or your thighs if that feels okay. And we're going to move through a windshield wiper. So you'll inhale to center, and then as you exhale, you'll drop your left knee in and come back to center. And then we'll do the right knee, and we'll come back to center. So it's this variation of windshield wipers. See if you can stay rooted in your seat so that you're not twisting with your legs, but your pelvis is staying neutral. Can bring back the feeling of your jeans being slightly too tight, and you got to snug into them. So you're hugging your belly in, and then begin. You can use your exhale to dip. Inhale, return. Exhale, dip. Move through this as if you're moving through water. May not feel that way. See if you can just imagine what it would be like for this to be fluid. Let's do about 2 more to each side. Again, trying to keep that pelvis stable. Sometimes when we rush or we get going a little too fast, we forget some of those subtle basics. You can heel toe, feet to hip distance apart, and we'll pause together for a mindful moment. I invite you to close your eyes. Let your body relax. What would it be like if your body got just a little heavier with relaxation? What could happen? Soften the corners of your eyes. Allow your tongue to lay flat at the bottom of your mouth. Let your breath soak up more of your awareness. Notice perhaps the geography of your breath or the pace, or even more subtle, the temperature of your breath at the tip of your nose. Your mind may wander. This is not the most interesting task for our minds. But we are building a skill. We're building the muscle to have a little more self-leadership over our mind, little by little. Come back to your breath. Much like training a puppy, we're not going to reprimand or hit the puppy. We're just going to guide the puppy little by little. So keep guiding your mind back to your breath for just the last few moments of our time together today. When you're ready, you can begin to blink your eyes open. You could bring a little movement by wiggling fingers and toes. I hope this practice has helped you regulate your nervous system. The more you come back to these practices, the easier the practices are and the more resilient your nervous system will get. So it's not about having this perfectly stable nervous system that never gets thrown off. It's about building this resiliency so when you do get thrown off, you can notice and guide yourself back faster, with more ease, so that you can feel well, feel good more of the time. If this practice was helpful, I do hope that you'll like or subscribe or even share it with a friend who could benefit from this practice. Thanks for being here. I can't wait to see you next week.